Before Jesus came, the last set of people that had the perfect idea of what a man looked like and was capable of, Adam, who lived that life, and Eve, who lived that life before they fell. They had not had children. Sometimes I wish they had children before they fell, so that all of us won't have this problem. They would have both of them would have died for their sins, and that would have been the end of it. The rest of us would have escaped. Jesus came because the knowledge of what we must look like was already lost. Adam would have been describing what the life in the garden looked like, but would not have been able to demonstrate it to them. He would have been explaining, say, when we were in the garden, if I wanted to cross a river, I would walk all over the river. Adam was describing a life that he lived, but he was now incapable of living. Then Jesus came to demonstrate that life. That's why Jesus did some things deliberately to demonstrate the superiority of man over nature, the superiority of man over sin, the superiority of man over death. That's why every time Jesus saw a dead person, that person had to wake up, because when God created man, he created man as life. And when light meets darkness, darkness must bow. So Jesus will finish praying, he will walk upon the water. Jesus will be in a boat that is acting like it's about to capsize. Jesus will go and sleep. Jesus was demonstrating his superiority over life. So when we come to the house of God, one of the things we come to do is to master how to demonstrate superiority over life. Many, many times, people live life at the mercy of life. Sometimes we say that things happen. It is true that things happen, but if things would happen to us, they must be things that move us forward in the things of God. So when we look at the Word of God, we take our minds off where we are and what we are. We look into what we must look like, what the life of God in us must look like, what it must produce. In fact, everything Jesus did, every single person in this hall today and listening online, you are capable of doing those things. How many of you believe that? Do you really, really believe that there's nothing Jesus did that you cannot do? Jesus himself said, greater works than these shall you do, because I go to the Father.